I use some of my best stuff on dead air.
Oh,
Morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. Where's Todd at?
I don't know.
He doesn't. I don't hear my echo. How's everybody doing today? Let's go find the chat real quick.
Good morning, Liz Ann. Good morning, Liz. Oh my gosh, we have Liz and Liz Ann.
We are. Yeah, it's Monday. Is it Monday?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it? Okay.
It is Monday.
Okay. I couldn't. Yeah. I thought it was, and then I was like, maybe it's not. It is.
Monday.
So.
I ship more eBay stuff in Amazon boxes than I do in eBay boxes.
Did you use your coupon?
Yeah, from last quarter I did. I haven't used this one yet.
Oh my goodness.
Why?
I know they think you should do it early because that's when more stuff is available, right?
Yeah, I do mine as soon as it comes out.
Good morning to you, eBay.
That was good.
Ooh, get it.
I won't be hearing that probably much at all.
Yeah. I'll do that. Thank you very much. I sold a, I think it was 20. Let me look real quick.
Ooh.
Let's see. I was just accepting the offer.
Okay.
I sold a shirt sometime in the middle of the night, and it was fashionable.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to say it, but I sold this shirt for $28.49.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yes, that was a good sell. And I sold some old Avon soap, 2 cakes of Tribute gift soap for $15.
Ooh, good.
That I picked up for 50 cents. So
good. Good job.
Yeah. So I got 13 going out this morning.
Wow.
Yay. I have 8, which is good for me.
Not too bad.
No.
I got a few sales after the challenge yesterday, so.
Oh my God. Yeah, I got a point right after the damn challenge.
Yeah, all that.
I'm like, are you kidding me? I look at Chris, I'm like, oh, that's a point. He goes a little late.
Liz won, right? Yesterday?
Liz won yesterday, yep. It was $58.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a big pot.
Oh, I meant to throw my money in. Darn it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Just a sweetie. Oh, well.
Did you have a good rehearsal?
It went really well. Yeah.
So your thing is your thing next weekend?
This coming Saturday.
Okay, you're a little bit glitchy.
I am. Oh yeah, you're spinning here. Wait, let me see. Wait a second.
I'm getting dizzy. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Hello?
I could see you.
Oh, okay. It keeps switching my Wi-Fi.
Oh.
But back on, yeah. Yeah. So our competition is this coming Saturday. I'll send a link.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we'll go on it. We're like on at 3:43 in the afternoon. Oh. So yeah.
Do y'all come out on stage or when you're backstage glare at each other before you go out and perform? You know, like, I got you. We got you. Or y'all just too nice for that?
You mean to the other competitors?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're all very well behaved.
They're back there screaming.
Well, that's good.
You going down?
No,
We're gonna sing
No.
you down.
we don't do that. Because actually, our biggest competitor, the group that probably will win the whole thing, their director came and coached us earlier this year.
Oh,
Well, cool beans.
well, that was good.
What the hell was that?
My chorus has never gone to international competition. So
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's our goal, to improve. The last year we were 4th place. So we'd love to kick it up and
Yeah.
win,
Yeah.
see. We'll see.
We're number one. We're number one. Y'all got to go out there saying that.
We
Build
have
it
to either number one. If you're number one, you automatically go. If you're number 2, you could qualify to go as a wild card. You have to be second, and then when the whole contest season is over, they take the top 10 second place choruses by score, get to go as a wild card. So we either have to come in first or second, which we've never done, but
It could happen.
any given year, you never know, right?
Yeah. So how long have you guys been singing all together? How long have you been in the group?
I've been there in this group since 2005. So
Wow.
the
Wow.
chorus itself started in 1962, I think.
Holy moly.
And we have one member who was there at the very beginning. So we have a member who's been there all these years.
Wow.
So yeah, we range in age from 20s to 80s.
Wow.
get it?
That's awesome.
Get it?
Come on, baby. Mama needs issues.
Show me the money.
I don't know what that. I guess that was for payment. I don't like that.
Yeah, you get to change a lot. I
I mean,
that.
but I'm not getting. It sounds like I'm. They're just rattling off, but it's
Right.
not all sales. It's the other stuff that goes along with it.
See, when I get an offer, it makes a different noise.
Mhm.
And then when I accept the offer, it should change, and when it pays, it should change.
Right.
Okay.
Or no. I take it back. When they pay, it makes that other noise again. So only to change when I sell something outright or I accept an offer.
Right. See, that's how I should put mine.
I don't know how I put it like that. I don't even know if I put it like that. I don't know anything about it. No.
Bridget, you packed?
Am I packed?
Yeah, to go on your trip.
No.
Wednesday, right?
It's too early.
It's only a few days trip, so
Are you kidding? Miss Roberta would have already been packed and had everything sitting by the door.
oh my goodness, like that. If it's Disney World, I'm packed and sitting by the door with my suitcase a week before. But no, I'll pack tonight or tomorrow morning. I still have some laundry to do, and I just put my store between shifts, and I just set my handling times to 10 days.
Yeah, does this sound right? I have a package going out that's really heavy, and priority mail is $20.68, but a regional A box would be only $8.50.
Yep, because regional A goes only by a 2-pound rate, no matter how heavy it is.
Wow. Okay, so that's not a glitch or anything.
Nope.
Oh, awesome! I'm gonna do.
So
that.
if anything you send out is heavier if anything you send out is heavier than 2 pounds, you should always try to put it in regional A.
In regional A, okay. I'm gonna do it. Then I can give
Do
you
it.
the money back.
Yeah. Let's see.
This is that military field phone I listed on the last challenge. So
Nice.
yeah.
Liz says, I thought there was a weight limit on regional A.
I think it's 14 pounds or 15 pounds, something like that.
Hey, Debbie.
Yes.
I said, hey.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Seamus got up there yet?
No, he's still at his sister's.
In North Carolina?
Yep.
This might not fit in an A box.
It doesn't fit in an A box.
It might not. Let me see.
Isn't there two different sizes of A boxes?
Yeah, there are.
I gotta see what I have.
I mean, it would probably even be cheaper putting it in a medium flat rate if you could.
Flat rate. I'm almost positive it would fit in the medium flat rate. It won't fit in this A box.
Yeah. Morning, Philip. Good morning, Cindy.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning, Todd.
Good morning, Todd.
You snuck in here, you little devil.
Little devil.
It's original B.
How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
Well, that's
Good.
good. Glad to hear it. She said regional B is 20 pounds if anybody cares.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Regional B is a 4-pound meat, so it's going to be a little bit more. But I've always found that medium flat rate was cheaper than anytime I try to do regional B.
Yeah. Oh,
Good morning, Sally Mae.
oh,
Excuse me, Sally Ann.
Sally Ann. Uh-oh.
In a medium.
you
need to go to
okay?
bed right now.
I'm alright. I just sound really bad.
Tired?
Yeah.
She's like, no shit, Sherlock. I just got home.
Yeah. I just woke up.
You just woke up. Did you go home
Yeah.
and take a nap?
Yeah.
Well, good for you. And now you're off.
I know. I'm
How
so
many days you
happy.
off?
Huh?
What?
How many days are you off?
3.
3
Wow.
days. 3 days of bliss.
Hopefully.
Well, come on, Brandon's still there. No, let's not get too
I
crazy.
know. I know, right? Not bliss.
Well, hopefully it'll be a good 3 days.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
I hope
I think it will.
that I give you all the listing juju, that you get lots
I
and
need
lots of
it.
listing done. That's what I hope.
I need it.
Bridget, how many did you get done last week?
How many did I get listed last week? Just 237.
Oh God, you swiped off.
I know.
Does
The week
Crystal
before-
let you go to the beach?
Yeah, the week before it was 506. So
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
You do have you some like 3,000 suntan, right?
no, what?
3,000 something.
Oh no, no, tan right up. I don't. And if I burn, it turns to tan within like a day or two.
Okay.
I think you're my sister.
I rarely ever peel or anything like that. So no, I'm not worried about that. It's Mr. White Boy that has to be worried about that.
Cracker.
Yeah.
You know how many I got listed last week?
How many?
20.
Hey, you know what? It's better than 0
Yeah.
That's awful.
or being in the negative.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So I think I got 78,
Nice.
which isn't great.
Good. No, that's great. It is great.
You know,
I mean, think
That's
about
really
it.
good.
Yeah.
it should be more. It really should be more.
Here we go.
So. For me, it's, I'm always pushing,
I know
for
you are.
better.
It's
For
still
better. I should be better, and I can do better, and that's just me. That's just how I am. So Because I figure, I'm a full-time seller. I need to be listing. There's no reason for me not to list at least 20 a day. There is absolutely no reason for that. But, the life gets in the way.
Mm.
Dang no life. But
What are you guys talking about regional B?
Maggie was trying to find a box to fit something in.
We
And
use regional Bs all the time.
Really?
Yeah, there's two different regional B boxes. One's like a flat rate medium box, and then one's like a flat rate large that's shaped like that.
Right.
And we use them all the time if we're shipping from just like in this area, like usually over to New York, down to like probably Missouri, and that's about it though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I never have found it.
Over to Wisconsin, maybe.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, you just have to figure out what's cheaper. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Right.
We figure out what's going to be cheaper and like a, because it won't fit in a padded flat rate, and or you don't want to send it in that. So, depending on what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So we use the shoe boxes a lot for everything.
Yeah, I use those boxes quite a bit. Just I like the the style of them.
Mm-hmm. It seems like they're they fit, a lot of stuff fits in that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we use region A and B all the time.
All right, my chickies, I must run to the dentist.
All right.
Okay.
Have fun.
I'll see y'all in the morning for sure.
All right.
Just
We'll
so you know,
we'll be on my
Tom,
channel.
Tom.
It'll be on Sally's channel.
Okay.
Tomorrow and Wednesday.
Okay. Where are you gonna be at?
Well, I have to take my dog to get his balls cut.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like, ow.
That fixed.
Breathe.
And then Wednesday I got to go pick him up. So Sally said that she would do a show for a couple
Cool.
of days. So yeah, I got a
Alrighty.
couple of things to run around.
Well, you
Get
can
some
have
stuff.
the day off. A couple of days off.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I must have been, I don't know what I did with my finger last night, but I must have been flipping people off because that sucker is sore today. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Just so you know, I just thought I'd throw that in there before you left, Tom.
Well, we appreciate all the time you put in for your shows and stuff like that, and I know it deters you from doing other stuff. So
I'm fine.
we always appreciate you, or at least I do. I don't know about Bridget and Maggie. They're witches. They don't appreciate anything.
Oh boy.
Me and Todd worship at the altar of the Valerie.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
What baloney.
I love you guys too.
Y'all have a great day.
You do the same, Tom.
You got something brown right there.
Yeah.
And I was looking at his nose like, what? I'm naive. What can I
Tom
say?
better be careful because that babushka picture can come out at any time.
Yeah.
He should watch his step.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
Mhm.
So Todd, how you doing?
I'm all right. I'm just,
You sound tired.
I don't know. I guess
She was.
it always slows me down when I have trouble finding something I sold.
Yeah.
I'll find it, but just annoying that
Yeah.
it's not the. It's always annoying when I can't just go in there and go, there it
How,
is.
I know.
how many rooms do you have inventory in that you've listed?
Less than 50 and more than 2.
Get it?
Wow, Valerie.
What in the world? Yes. Yes.
Where's-
Yes. Yes.
What'd you sell? What'd you sell?
I sold a Seville. It's a Seville. It's like a portfolio binder.
Mm-hmm.
I sold it for $19,
Nice.
Awesome.
and I picked that up for $1 at the thrift store.
Yay.
Awesome.
That's good. I'm glad I sold that.
And then I'm kind of dreading dreading going and getting those 2 monster shelves for Gwen.
Oh, just stop whining about it and do it.
They're heavy.
Yeah, I know. But you love her and she needs them.
Yeah.
Thanks, Valerie.
She took all of her books that were on the little shelf she had, and they're all piled on the living room floor by the fireplace.
Oh, she's already waiting, huh?
She's ready. She didn't want to give you a reason for you not to get it done. She wanted to make sure it got done. So
Yeah, she's like, you can get those shelves set up so that
Mm.
you can quit tripping on those books.
did she put him right in the middle of the doorway so you had to step over him every time?
Yeah, the blind pug is having trouble negotiating that
Oh.
mountain of books.
Poor.
So
Is it Jenny the pug?
no, that's Izzy the pug.
Oh, Izzy the pug. Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Well, Izzy, if Daddy would bring in those bookshelves, you'd be safe.
Jenny's a Boston Terrier.
That's right. That's right.
Yep. So
I made that longer just for Tom, and he's already gone.
He's not here. Oh my gosh.
Hey there, Glenn.
Glenn,
hi, Glenn.
a swamp picker. I think I'm gonna have to go do some dumpster diving.
Okay.
Bye.
Valerie?
You might find a good chicken sandwich.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even watch that.
You are
I
bad.
didn't, I didn't even watch it.
I watched 10 minutes and said, ugh, and got off of it.
Yeah. So,
Whatever.
oh my gosh.
You are terrible.
I know. That's okay.
Oh,
Her
boy.
show, she can be what she wants.
That's right. It's my party.
Oh, boy.
It's my party. What's up, Sally?
I know, she just looks like she's about ready to
I need to get out from underneath this blanket, but I'm not ready.
Is it a heated one?
No, but it's warm.
Is
It's
it
like-
colder this morning?
It is, and it's gonna rain today.
Oh.
But rain is fine. I'm not scared
Yeah.
of rain.
Rather have
Rain is
rain
fine.
than the S
I
word.
could put a hood on if I have to go out, and I'm not sugar, so I'm not gonna melt. So,
And you're not a witch?
Well, let's not go there.
Close. You're close.
Not much.
um, yeah, I'm just, I'm chilly. I'm chilled. I got home
Yeah.
from work, and I always go in the bathroom and strip naked and sit on the toilet until I can't move, and then I'm like, I gotta get up, but I sit in front of that stupid heater, and my bones are just like, they feel like they're dried out, whenever I get done sitting there because it's just so hot.
So now when we wonder in the morning where Sally is, now we're going to picture where Sally is.
Yesterday, 4 times whenever I took a bathroom break yesterday, I sat in front of the heater.
Oh, wow.
I hope
just,
you had your clothes on at work.
It was so warm. But I get cold and I just can't.
Can't function.
Mm-mm.
Can't. It's hard to. Wow,
There's
I'm
not-
the same way.
Yeah, there's not much I could do.
Yeah, and I'm sure that goes along with being tired.
Yeah.
Tired too. Philip says, if you're a witch, are you the kind that melts with rain or needs a house dropped on you?
I definitely need a house dropped on me because rain isn't gonna kick my ass. That's for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Just make
That's
sure I
too
got
funny.
pretty shoes on.
There you go. Get you some red sparklies and you'll be good to go. Oh. Let's see here. Do you have anything going out this morning, Sally?
Only 2,
That's good.
but better than nothing.
That's better than 0.
And I got a bid on something else that I had on auction. So
Cool. Very good.
hopefully, I don't even remember when those were going off. I think they must be. Oh, it's a puzzle that I have. It's got 4 days on it.
4 days left.
I think. No, I can't be right. Isn't it right? Yeah, I guess so. Like 4 days, 4 days and 4 hours left.
Huh.
So hopefully a bunch of that stuff will go because I'm sick of looking at it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
I have 3 Poshmark sales this morning.
This morning?
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy. Like I hadn't had any for days. Poshmark, you just never can tell. I can't anyway.
No, you gotta work. You gotta work the Poshmark.
You have to, yeah.
Freaking needy husband.
Okay, there's HTV. We're only home.
Hi, Michael.
Morning, Michael.
Morning, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Texas.
So let's see here.
So
Hi, Val.
there's Sue Ann. Sue Ann, you're gonna get a box from Cindy, and it's gonna be awesome. That's the right Sue Ann, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I haven't seen the
Yep,
other.
that's the right one.
I haven't seen the others two in a while.
No.
Yeah. She's had a lot going on in her life though. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you won. But it's a really, she sends out really good stuff. It's very sweet. She said it wound up being a wacky day.
Oh yeah. Well, you should be getting in your house here pretty quick, right? I would think. What the heck is going on?
What's what?
And my eBay just looks weird.
Mm.
I don't know why, but it does. Let's see.
She said she just got the inspection report this morning.
Oh, good. Awesome. So hopefully it won't be too much longer for your house. Oh gosh. She said last time she got a box, unfortunately she was allergic to everything in the box.
Oh no.
But she said my helper and her deploying husband loved all the stuff. Well, that's good. I mean, at least you could, give it to someone that could use it. I still have stuff from my stockpile that
Oh really?
when me and Sally were hot and heavy in the couponing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I still have quite a bit of stuff.
I sold a lot of mine.
Did you?
Yeah. I was doing shampoo drug deals in my front driveway and it looked really bad.
Oh my god.
Somebody would drive by, they'd stop, roll down their window, hand me $5, and I'd hand them shampoo bottles. I'm like, wouldn't that be the shit if I got busted for drugs or something just because I'm out here dealing shampoo?
Roll down the window. You got the shit?
Yeah.
Here's your shit.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. And then they just drove off.
Well, it's like Valerie with her bat. You just give rabies shots in the car, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, my vet, all I had to do is roll down the window. He already had it all pulled up in the syringe, and I moved Ringo over to my lap, and he just pulled his neck skin up and poked him, and he was done.
Yeah,
Didn't even have to get out of the truck.
that's good.
So
You've had that vet since Honey, though, haven't you?
yeah, he's the one that put Honey down, and Roscoe.
Yeah.
And he's really good. I'm really thankful for him.
Yeah.
Really, really thankful for him. Because he just kind of tells you how it is, He
Yeah.
doesn't sugarcoat anything, if they're not going to survive, if it's just better for them to, go over the rainbow or whatever, then yeah, he don't really mess around with that.
Yeah. It sounds almost like the doctor that I used to work for.
Yeah.
Except he probably doesn't drink while he's doing operations. Hopefully he doesn't.
I don't think so. Apparently this vet has been like he must have like 9 lives or something, because he has fallen off of a roof. Because he's probably in his, I don't know, he's probably in his early 70s. And he's
Yeah.
fallen off of a roof. He got hit by a semi in a vehicle. He was in an accident and was hit by a semi. Survived that. Yeah, he's just been in all these like life or near death experiences, I guess you could say, and he survived. So
Morning, morning.
That's crazy.
there must be some reason why he's here.
Julie says, but officer, it's suds, not buds.
That's right.
Good morning, Julie.
Come on, computer. Okay.
Yeah, the vet I used to work for, he was what do you call him? A farm doctor too. Like he would go out to the farms and give all your, chickens their vaccines or whatever, give all their, he would do a lot of different kinds of animals, not just dogs and cats and
Right.
whatever. So, and he raised peacocks. He raised peacocks and had something else out there. But he was a drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And he would we would try and deter him from operating while he was drunk. And
that's probably when he did his best work.
Probably. And he just, I mean, you couldn't really, I mean, he didn't really do anything different. It's just that he didn't have a steady of hand.
Right.
As when he was not drunk. And, so it, that was the only thing that was pretty bad. You have to work, huh, Jonah? How many hours today?
I don't know.
However many they make you work,
I
huh?
work 10 to fucking question mark.
It said
really-
question mark
Yeah.
on your schedule.
Mark. They don't fucking know.
That's not good. Well, maybe you could work your whole 40 today.
Yeah, I'm just gonna forget to clock out and they can fucking deal with it.
Well, tell your boss that you need a definite schedule.
What am I supposed to tell them? Yeah, we're just in the busiest week of, of the season, and I just need a break. Tell you what, I haven't had, every time a waitress has had a smoke break, that's one break they've had that I haven't. Because I haven't had any breaks.
Hey, Sally.
Huh.
He is your son.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think he's going to do?
He's gonna work his ass off.
He says, Bridget says, he's your son. Yep.
That explains it right there.
That explains it.
It's fucking garbage. 44 hours, by the way.
That's good for you. That put hair on your chest.
Wednesday to Sunday. That sucked.
It's good for you though. It's good for
Hopefully
you.
they send me home in the afternoon.
Just so you know, there's a lot of people that your age, they don't work hard. They might work a job.
There's too many people my age that don't work, because I work with few of them.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Love you.
Love you too.
I hope you have a good
Be
day.
careful.
I hope I get home today.
You'll be fine. Take
I'll
a
be
pillow
here
with
because I'm off today.
Nice. I work
Take
7
your
in the
pillar.
morning tomorrow, so I better get home today.
Shrek says that pudding bear.
Yep.
I don't know how Tom got that because I've never called him pudding in my life.
Nope.
He might have parent abused me at that point because I don't think he would have stood for it. I know I wouldn't have.
Hey, Puddin'.
If he come in there and called me pudding, I'd probably bend him over my knee.
Junk Girl says, I can tell you live in a small town, Valerie. It's the same way where I live. You know what? If there's 4 cars in a row, that's a traffic jam right there. That's a rush hour traffic right there. So, this is the way it is. If you hear sirens, everybody's out on the front porch looking to see what's going on. Because you don't ever hear siren. Rarely.
Yeah, that used to here they wouldn't turn their sirens on at night. They would just have the lights.
Oh, really?
And yeah, because
Well,
they didn't want to wake everybody up.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
But they started using sirens too because I think it's possible that they may have almost hit somebody from not using their sirens.
Yeah. Could be.
So
kind of hard to miss those big lights, twirling lights,
I know, especially in a town that's like dark.
Right.
And that's all you could see is lights. Yeah. I've been having a problem this I've never had a problem with it until this winter, but every time I go to turn on from the main street to it's not the street that I live on, but it's a connecting street. I go to turn on that street. I slow down a little bit, put my blinker on, and I've had people pass me on the left-hand side.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it just happened again. It's probably happened 5 times this winter. Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know what to do about it. Maybe I'll just talk to the cops or whatever. As I talk to them all the time, anyways. But see
are you sure your blinkers on the outside is working?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I could see it. It's still kind of dark, so
you can see it out there actually working. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's just
scary.
Yeah, it is. I don't want to get in an accident. Brandon's like, well, just let him hit you. And I'm like, no, because I don't want to be in an accident.
Right. Tap on some wood.
Yeah,
please.
I don't know where some is.
Well, better find some.
What is your table? That's wood.
No, it's metal. Oh. Yeah. Now my dogs are gonna go crazy. Thanks a lot.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
yeah,
really
I know
scary.
that is a scary
Morning,
scary feeling that you're almost in an accident, and like every time I'm like, God dang it, what else could I do to keep them from doing that? But really, it's not my fault. It's completely on them, and they're going over a double yellow line.
Oh yeah. They would definitely get ticketed for that.
And so like there's this curve, and then it straightens out for just a little bit, and then that's where I turn. And so they go around that curve, and they, I don't know, think that they're gonna speed up, and because it does raise from 45 to 55 right there too.
Right.
So it's like, God dang it. What else do I do but, slow down? I tap on my brakes and then I, start slowing down and then, and put my blinker on and stuff, and they're just not caring.
They don't respond.
No.
Huh.
Well, they respond by going around me, and not even on the outside. They're not even going on the outside. They're going around me, and then I'm turning, so that.
I don't know. There's not much else you can do. I mean, if you're
I
definitely
know.
giving a warning and you're
Yeah.
paying attention to who's behind you and everything,
I always am.
there's really not much else you can do.
Brandon said it happened to him a couple of times too. So with me and him, it's happened like 7 times.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and we haven't even had a problem with it until this winter. I'm like, that's just freaking weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I would let the cops know.
I mean, I've lived on the street for almost 10 years and never had that problem before, but
Right.
David's trying to take over your saying.
My saying.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day.
Well, it is going to be a great day. Yep.
Morning, David.
You are correct.
Morning, Mike.
Morning, Mike.
Hi, Hank.
I would almost get like a bumper sticker or something that says this car makes left turns.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would notice that or not, but
and then in little writing and left ones and right ones too. There you go. Somebody want to make me a bumper sticker.
and I let's see, and I have plenty of blinker juice or something to that effect. There you go.
No, I'm not randomly stopping. I'm just trying to get on the street to where I live.
Right.
And I'm going from a busy street turning onto a non-busy street. And whenever I go to make that turn, people are going around me over a double yellow line because they're not supposed to pass right there.
Yeah. I mean, so think of it this way. You're behind somebody or you're driving, you're going to turn left. You have your blinker on, and then somebody goes around to pass you on the left-hand side. So that could potentially end up bad because they can T-bone you.
Yeah.
Or sideswipe you or whatever. So, yeah, that
and they're going over a double yellow line.
Right.
Which there's a lot of people that don't even freaking care what kind of line they're crossing nowadays,
Right. Right. They probably don't know the rules.
Nope. Hi, Nikki.
Hey.
Good morning, Nikki.
Sorry I'm late. I was killing zombies.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good excuse.
I didn't realize what time it was. I was like, oh. Well, first
she was 69ing on Cumming Street again.
Well, first of all, I was bringing Gary to work, and then there was a trailer house that they're cleaning out, so I went in there to check and see if there was any goodies in there, but yeah, all the neighborhood people have pilfered through it. And then, so there was nothing there, and then I was like, well, I might as well finish up the challenges on the board, because I just had to get some survivors. And I know there's a warehouse over by my dad's house that I built, so I wanted to get as many survivors as I could while I was near a warehouse. And so that's what I was doing. So I drove around the trailer court, got all the survivors I could, came over to my dad's, dropped them off at the warehouse, and went over to this neighborhood by my dad's. And
Oh my God.
Got all the survivors there, and then came back to my dad's warehouse. Here I am.
So now she's Lyft for survivors from the zombies.
Yep.
She's a Lyft
I
driver.
had to save all my people from all the zombies around here. I don't want him to get my dad. Henry's home alone today. My dad's at work. I didn't want him to eat Henry.
I have to say, I don't think I've ever played that game outside of my home.
Oh.
I've only played it at home.
Yeah, I've been playing at home too.
I really and truly should go and take a shower and get ready for my dashing today. But I was, priorities.
Yeah.
Kill stuff.
Gotta kill those zombies.
In the world, a safer place.
I don't want them to eat my dad.
One zombie at a time.
That's right. Doing God's work here, people. I told my kids, they're like, God, you and them zombies. I'm like, I'm training. If there's ever a zombie apocalypse, at least I'll know how to fight them. She goes, what are you going to do? Go up and poke them? Because, you tap on your phone with your finger, She's like, yeah, if you poke them to death, you'll save us. Like, shut up. Doing God's work. Leave me alone. If you don't know, maybe those zombies I will poke and kill from poking them. She goes, yeah, maybe I shouldn't say that. When we were kids, you do this, somebody would sit on top of you and do this, and it was called Indian torture. But I don't know if it's okay politically correct to say that again. That's what she said. It's like death by Indian torture. I don't even know why they called it Indian torture, but that's what it was called when I was a kid. So.
I don't know. I know. I remember that being the same way.
I don't want to offend anybody.
I'm offended.
Are you? Why, is your dad Indian too?
No, my mom.
Oh my gosh. I just sold a dress.
Good job. My father-in-law was Indian, so it's okay for me to say it, right? Oh God, I got a message from eBay. What do I got a message from? I always dread the messages from eBay.
I know, me too.
Yeah, that's why you say it's not bad. You say it's gonna be a good message.
Oh,
it's gonna be a good message.
Like, is that the same thing as saying it's only a piece of poop?
Yeah,
that's right. That is exactly right.
It's only a piece of poop.
Asking me the waist size. Why wouldn't I put the waist size on this? I always do measurements. Of course, the one time I don't, that's the one they want to know about.
Of course. It's like they look through all your listings and find out which one doesn't have the
It is. It seems like it. Doesn't it?
Yep.
God. I mean, I measure everything. I've even measured Bibles if they're smaller than what normal Bibles are. Just because people ask. Is this a pocket Bible? Well, probably. I don't know if you got big pockets, it'll fit in there. I don't know.
How big is a big pocket?
Yeah, it depends on how big your pocket is. I've had capris with some pretty big pockets I could put books in. My FedEx pants I could put a book in. I was working for FedEx. Need something to eat.
I ate donuts this morning. I wish I didn't.
Oh, Sally.
What did
you
she
take
say?
your medicine?
I ate donuts.
Did you take your medicine?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Shame, shame, shame. Everyone knows your name.
Yeah, you just need spankings all over the place. I have to say, I've never had anyone ask me for a Bible measurement.
Pull your damn
I
pants
don't
up.
think I have ever had that either.
No. How big is your Bible?
I
Mm.
do.
Okay.
I do a lot. They want to know. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. But we also sell a lot of Bibles. But oh yeah, they would want the measurements. Well, because some people have certain cases that they like.
Yeah.
Well,
You know, you
that
want
does
it
make
in that
sense.
case, and
Yeah.
That does make sense.
Oh yeah, I've had people message me asking me to measure the Bible.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like Nikki now. We just put them in the
Yep.
description.
I think about any question that then people could possibly ask. I mean, normal questions. I mean, my listings are not long. My descriptions are not long. But I mean,
No.
like normal questions, I think somebody could ask me. And measurements is usually one of the things that everybody asks. So I put measurements in for just about everything. Figurines, mugs.
Yeah.
I even put if it's a 2-finger mug, a 3-finger mug, a 4-finger handle.
Oh,
And
do
I
that.
don't measure the handle. I say whether it's a 3 or 4-finger handle, because
Heard of
Yeah.
it.
then you know.
I got that
But
from
what
you.
if
I
somebody
usually
has
do
small
that.
fingers?
Well,
Well, I mean, I just think about average fingers.
Right.
My fingers are big, and if I can fit 3 fingers in it, I'm going to put 3-finger handle.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm just saying,
keep it simple, Sally.
Because
Just
I
gotta
had
keep it
people ask
simple.
me how big the handle is. I know all my life, my dad, every time he'd get a coffee cup, he'd be like, "Oh, that's a horse shit coffee cup. My fingers won't fit in it." And he was always talking about big handles. He always liked big handles on his own. He's got big hands. And so, yeah, that's a nice big handle. I can really grip that one, So I knew that was important. So I always put that in there.
There you go. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll be right here.
maybe I'll have Taco John's for breakfast. That sounds kind of good.
You'll have what?
Taco John's. I have a super potato olay. Olay.
I had eggs.
I'm hungry.
How many fingers do you have to have in a handle? Do you have to have like your whole hand around it, like you got it in a throat hold, or what?
Yeah, I mean, what kind of
My
mug
dad always liked to be able to put all 4 of his
Like I'm
fingers
gonna
in.
aggressively handle this coffee mug. I need to have my whole fist around that handle.
It's not like you're trying to lift up a cinder block. It's a coffee mug, for crying out loud. You should be able to do it with one finger.
Well, my dad has certain things he likes.
Obviously, he's a violent coffee drinker.
And anytime I'd buy him a mug, I'd have to make sure it was a big handle. I know.
Did he remember to stick his pinky out when he tilted it back to drink out of it? You can't have that in the mug loop.
Don't make fun of my dad now.
No, we're mostly just making fun of you, Nick.
Look,
Yeah, we're
look, it's a 4-finger.
Oh
Or
yeah,
maybe
you can put
even
your whole
5.
through that one.
How
like
would
a whole hand
you
mug.
put all 5 fingers in your
Or, yeah, or if people have like 7 fingers, this is the mug for them.
Or if you had like big sausage fingers, like bratwurst fingers or something.
I do have big hands.
I do too.
So does Star's obstetrician.
Oh yeah, when Brandon was born, that doctor had really big hands.
Why would you want
What is it, Bridget?
Why would you want to fit all 5 fingers? How would you be Why? I don't understand why you would want all 5 fingers and you couldn't grip the cup unless you hold it like this.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard.
I guess that's a way to do it.
No, I got to give Nikki credit because she goes the extra mile to tell you how many fingers you. Because if I sell a coffee cup, I'm not going to tell you how many fingers you're going to get in the handle. I'll measure how tall it is and how many inches across, but I'm not going to tell you how many fingers you're going to get in that handle.
Yeah, I mean, you're discriminating against people that have really small hands or really big hands.
Or what if you had like some of your fingers amputated?
Right. Like this would be a 3-finger mug, but because I only have 2.
Just because I have 2.5 fingers, now I feel bad.
Hank says, but now I think I've never held a coffee cup correctly. Yeah, what's the standard?
Well, I don't know. That's not anything I know anything about.
2 fingers?
Nikki says, "Fuck you." She's not talking to any of us.
I know.
Usually about 3 fingers with a hand. Is it about three fingers for the standard?
Oh, she's ordering her tacos.
What people like? Sorry, I'm ordering my food.
I love how Tara
What's going on?
harassed Nikki.
Somebody has to.
All right, you guys are assholes. Okay.
I know.
Bring it. It's what keeps Nikki on her toes. She needs a certain amount of harassment every week. Otherwise,
Yeah.
otherwise she gets boring. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, please harass me some more. I appreciate that.
you're welcome.
She likes it.
Can't let her
I should
think
have a
that
paid
she's
service. Like I just come and harass you. Should have like a subscription or harassment subscription.
Yeah, where do the thumbs go?
Holy crap!
Like
they
I
got
don't
Wait a
know.
minute, if it's a 5-finger mug, your thumb.
Well, if you put and then you shouldn't have a handle on your mug if you got to put your whole hand around the mug. Then just like those coffee cups that have no handles. That's the kind of coffee cup you should use.
I just know my dad always talked about, oh, this is a nice mug. You can really hold on to it. It's got a nice big handle.
Is it trying to get away from him?
Are people trying to
Is it like trying to run away or something? Or are people trying to steal it? Like he's really got to get a tug of war for it?
That's for myself.
Oh my gosh.
God, well, the way you describe it with this coffee mug, it reminds me of this guy. I'd be at a horse show. He'd be like, "Oh, you did a good job," but he'd like put you in a headlock or something while he's hugging you. Like, "Oh, you did a really good job." Like, why you got me in a headlock? Can you go away?
Do you like
mugs?
Yeah, he was drunk, but I'm like, God dang it! Can you just let my neck go? No, I'm talking about Bush Simic. Had me in a big headlock. You know how those Simics are?
Yeah, that's true. They're like Chewbacca.
Yeah, they're like Chewbacca. They're all over you. Which is funny. His son was like that in the bar too. He just like he'd probably be the kind of person that would want a big handle coffee mug because he'd love to choke the living shit out of you to be nice to you.
Oh my god, I'm the first one to say it. Joe Biden. Joe Baca.
Oh God. Wrong show.
There's your shirt right there. There's your shirt.
There's your merch shirt, Joe Baca.
I'm a hugger.
Oh my God, he is a hugger too.
Oh my god, I was assaulted by Chewbacca.
But Joe Biden too, he's all like that all over you. Yeah.
But I was weird at Disney World for the picture taking thing or whatever, where you get and Chewbacca, because I was wearing a Boba Fett baseball cap. So he's like, he pulls my hat off, but then he kind of shrugs his shoulders, and he's like hugging me. But I'm like in his fur like 6 inches. He's just pulling me in. It's like a big fur blanket. So if you get your picture done with Chewbacca, he's going to hug you.
Yeah, he's all over you.
I don't remember if he sniffed my hair, but he definitely hugged me.
If he knew what was good for me, he wouldn't sniff your hair.
Especially after walking around Disney World.
Yeah, well, Jim gets this funny, I call it like puke hair. He gets this weird, like pukey smelling hair. I don't know how to describe it. It's so gross. I'm like, go wash your hair. It smells like puke again. I don't know.
Thanks for sharing that.
Well, it's not like it's actual throw up. It just his hair is so kind of
It's one of those things, the more you explain it, the worse it gets. Oh my God. I think my hair smells terrific.
Yeah, no, not when you don't wash it enough.
It's my own brand.
Sorry.
So note to self: if you ever see Jim and you hug him, don't put your
Don't
nose
sniff his hair. Well, you can sniff it if he
Yeah, you'd be like,
shower, but I mean, if he is like dirty and hasn't taken a shower, do not smell his hair. And it's something in his genes because Brandon gets it too. So just saying. And it's
that's
something
weird.
I don't know if it's because they're males or whatever. You know, like male goats have like a weird musky smell.
Yeah.
Well, they have
I
this
have
unique
never been
smell.
near
You
a
just
goat.
compared to your
Yeah.
husband and your son to a goat.
Yeah, well, the only thing I can say is because they're male. I don't know.
You know, when we take off our shoes, our feet look like hands too, and we're really good climbers. It's genetic. Me and Brandon have it.
Oh my god. It's too much to say.
I never want to see that, but as long as your second finger or whatever is longer than the big one, the big toe.
Oh, Jim's got real weird toes. They're like diamond
God.
shaped. His big toe is
Oh.
like this weird. I never saw a toe
Looks like a
shape like that.
spade.
It looks like a spade. It's like real weird shape. And Brandon inherited it. It's
And I have
real
the one
weird.
destroyed toe now that I crunched in that.
Oh yeah, that one's
pinch.
gross. Yeah.
I got my one big toe's all wasted.
You got a hammer toe.
No, his nails are all effed
It
up.
looks like meat grinder toe.
Hammer toe.
What
Isn't
the
that
hell
what?
is this thing?
Isn't
Is
that
that
what
a
Mama
tape
June calls her
Yeah.
run toe?
Oh
the
yeah,
hammer toe.
forklift foot.
Yeah,
Forklift toe.
forklift foot.
Oh my god.
I was just so happy to still have the toe because when I took off my shoe, I was pretty sure my toe was off.
Oh my gosh.
So I was so happy that my toe was still attached. I got to keep it. I don't care what it looks like.
Man.
It was a rough day. Anyway, it was a rough day that day.
When the lady at the clinic looks at it and goes, "Ugh."
Hey, Tara,
I know, it's
What?
bad.
you have nothing to tease me about. You watch Mama June.
I love Mama June.
Oh yeah.
You should watch it. Oh, I didn't watch it Friday though. I got to catch a replay of it.
I can't watch The View with her, but I definitely watch Mama June with her.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
he
don't.
does
I
watch.
don't get it. I can't get it.
I can't either. I can't.
I
watch
can't
it.
help it. I like it. I liked Honey Boo Boo, and this is like a continuation for me. I don't like her boyfriend because he's got that big goose egg hanging on his neck. She needs to ditch him. But anyway,
Yeah, when Sugar Bear smiles, that's a big shock too.
yeah, that's a little creepy too.
Woo.
Anyway,
Yeah. I can. Yeah.
He's gone.
I used to watch.
Wasn't he?
I used to watch Honey Boo Boo,
Oh, my daughter watches all that stuff.
but I don't think I've watched the Mama June.
She watched and now she watches the Mama June one or whatever.
Yeah, I can't get the Duggars or nothing on Showbox. I think TLC like protects all that.
Mm.
oh yeah, I don't know. Well, Mama June's on what is it? Wii, and Jim watches it through the. Well, it's not Showbox. It's whatever replaced Showbox. Because our DirecTV receiver went out, and so our DirecTV is not working right now. We're not gonna fix it because we're leaving anyway. So
Yeah.
I got ship. We get our DirecTV for free, so I'm not gonna have them fix it anyway.
Do you you said on that new one he uses the TLC shows and stuff are on there?
I don't know about TLC because I haven't been watching like Sister Wives or anything. Is Sister Wives out? I don't even know.
I don't even.
Yeah, it's been on.
Is it? Yeah, I haven't been. He complain because my computer isn't set up for it. And Jim, what's that thing you use now to watch? It's not Showbox.
Oh, Showbox is off.
Well, I don't know, but I said
Cyberflix.
Cyberflix.
FLIX. It's just like it's. I mean, I'm not sure it ain't done by the same people who did Showbox. It's the format's identical.
I still watch Showbox.
You still getting Showbox to work?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I
Works on the
downloaded it and it just didn't work.
Works on my phone and works on my tablet.
Huh. Well, anyway, I've been rocking the Cyberflix. I need to write down where this
I'll have
stuff
to
is.
go check and see if they have the TLC shows on there. Oh, I should have had Hardee's. I got roast beef sandwiches. Oh, they
Oh my
I
god.
don't know where that is because I think you took that out there.
Then just skip it.
All right, I'll go get it here. You can take my spot. You can talk to Nikki and I'll go take a crap. Jesus, boy.
Oh, is that a cool looking? That is a nice looking dump truck. Wow. What a nice looking dump truck.
A nice looking what?
Dump truck.
Oh,
Oh, I want to get
I
one.
have never,
I need one.
I've never driven by a dump truck and said that's a nice.
nice
dump
looking
truck."
truck.
I want
It's never, that has never happened to me.
It was a nice looking dump truck.
I want a 1-ton diesel dually dump truck.
Yeah, I was looking at the auctioneer's vehicle the other day. He's got a dually truck. And do they look stupid with them little tires?
What?
All the trucks I saw the other day at the auction, they all had these little ass tires. They look stupid. I told
Well,
Gary, I'm glad you didn't get a dually.
Well, like 16-inch rims, or
I don't know. But my husband said that they were the normal tires on a dually.
Well, your husband also told you that manger was 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
But he said, because I said, God, I said the auctioneer's truck looks stupid with those little tires. He goes, what do you mean? I said, those little tiny tires he's got on there. I said, why the hell do you got those tiny tires on there? He goes, those are the normal tires.
are they thin? Are you talking about like the aspect from the edge of the rim to the edge of the tires? It's real skinny, like a Japanese car, you know, where they got those skinny
like
tires.
from the space between the tire and the frame of the truck. It looks stupid. How much gap there is.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah, because but you know what? I mean, you know, like a rental U-Haul truck, those have like normal size tires, right? Like a U-Haul box or cube van.
Yeah.
I mean, so they're smaller than that, is what you're saying.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They just looked really small on the dually. I don't know.
Okay, well, I have a dually and a box truck, and I'm getting mildly offended. I think my tires are totally adequate size.
Well, I was mildly offended when you guys were giving me shit about handles.
Well, I guess it's tit for tat.
Well, there you go.
My box truck is bigger than your handle.
I
run 16 inch.
I thought the tires looked stupid.
Mine are 16 by 230, 16-inch rims, and they're 235/75. So I don't know if that's tiny or not.
I don't know.
No, I do know some of these newer trucks, they got like these 17, 18, 20-inch rims or whatever. I don't have anything like that. I don't have spinners.
Well, that would have been nice if they had bigger tires on it. But then he showed me another dually down the road, and yeah, it looks just as stupid. It had the same size tires, so it must be the normal tires. But
yeah, because we have a 95 Chevrolet crew cab dually that has the exact same tires. They're the 16-inch by 235 by 75s.
If I had to guess, I would say they were probably the 16-inch. But they just looked really, really small. I mean, the distance between the tire and the frame of the truck, it just looked really ridiculous. I don't know. Your dually looks stupid, Jim.
Yeah. I guess I won't get it. I was going to get a T-shirt with a dually on it, but I guess now I'm not.
You know, I've never really liked the look of the dualies, though. I've never really been a big dually fan. I just don't remember dualies the tires looking so small. I don't know.
The advantage is if you're running a gooseneck, it's a little more stable.
Yeah.
You got a better footprint on the back end. But I mean, I don't know, aesthetically, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
When Gary wanted to get a dually, I said, no, you can't park the damn thing anywhere. You can't go into car washes. You can't go all these damn parking ramps say no dualies.
Oh, yeah, we did that. We went to that first Trump rally in Green Bay. And we parked in a parking garage, and we had a hell of a time finding a spot we could fit it in. But they didn't say nothing when we pulled in that we couldn't have it in there.
Oh.
Yeah, but once we got in, it's like, hey, we can't find a. Finally, we found a spot at the end. Where there's some room to get out of your vehicle. So we parked it over into that space over the line, so we could fit it.
Well, my husband just couldn't find any dualies down in Texas, so that's why he didn't get one. But not because
unless you're gonna haul trailers that you're worried about. And does he have a gooseneck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a 36.
We hauled gooseneck. We
have a 36-foot gooseneck.
Oh wow! You should get a dually.
This truck hauls it no problem. Our F-250 hauls it no trouble at all.
We had a Chevy. Well, we still have it. The Chevy 3/4 ton, and that pulled ours, the horse trailer, no problem. But I gotta say, the dually does. It's quite a bit. Like if you get into wind and stuff, it's quite a bit more stable.
Yeah.
But other than for power, it's the same engine. It's going to pull it as good. They don't put like bigger engines in it. I mean, their dualies have the same size engine as a straight truck.
Yeah.
If you're Uber driving, that's not a good vehicle.
No.
Or dashing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used this truck the other day to dash, and because my daughter's car has a massive oil leak, and I figured diesel's cheaper than oil, and Gary no longer works for an oil company, so I have to now pay for my oil.
True.
So I drove this the other day, and I only used I went 99 miles, and I used about a quarter tank of gas or diesel, so it wasn't too bad.
That's not bad.
I ended up probably about $1 a mile I got paid.
So that got the 80-gallon tank on it?
I don't know what this has. It's not 80 gallons, I'll guarantee that.
I'm busting your chops.
That's what I thought.
My box truck's only got a 40.
And what is it, 30, I think, maybe? I think it's 30. I don't know, though.
I get 11 miles a gallon with the box truck, full or empty. It doesn't matter what I put in it. When I check my mileage, it's always 11 miles, just within a fraction of a thing. Within 11 miles a gallon, it's all wind resistance.
Yeah.
That affects the miles, but it just doesn't care if it's loaded. I mean, it doesn't really affect it. Because the way home, I burn exactly the same amount of fuel as on the way down when I'm full.
Huh.
Well, I'll have to figure it out. Gary said this thing gets about 10 miles to the gallon, but I think it gets better than that.
Well, and I get 11 when I'm going down the highway. If I was driving in the city and stop and go traffic, I'm sure it wouldn't be as good.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was doing, was all city driving, but it seemed to get really good gas mileage or fuel mileage.
Yeah, Valerie said that it pulls large trailers and large loads of hay. She said instead of white knuckle driving, you can turn the wheel with one finger.
Yeah.
That's good.
But you still can't hold it.
Oh, look, Sally shed her blanket.
Wow.
It's just around my waist now. My heater's on, and it's warming me up.
That's good.
Sally, did you take your medicated donuts?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's good.
I know this morning I woke up just freezing to death. But why I didn't cover myself back up, I don't know. I dozed back off. But I remember freezing to death. And Gary ended up covering me up, and I got cozy and I dozed for a while. And when I woke up, he's like, "Oh man, you were cold. I covered you up." And I said, "Yeah, I was freezing." He's like, "Why didn't you cover yourself up if you knew you were freezing?" I was like, "I don't know." I fell back to sleep. I guess it was too much work to cover myself back up.
Too much effort.
Mabel does that with her teeth, Nikki. She doesn't even have opposable thumbs. She takes a blanket and she pulls it over herself.
Aww. That's so cute.
That is cute.
Sometimes she just pulls it over herself, and then sometimes she chews through the top of the comforter, and you got foam all over the room in a shot comforter. That's not so cute, but yeah, she's eaten like, I don't know, 4 comforters now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And she's too old for that. She's not a puppy anymore.
I had a brand new 5-pack of underwear in my purse.
Okay.
Hey, you never know. Like the Boy Scouts say, be prepared.
I gave them to my sister-in-law, and they were too big for her. So she gave them back to me because I've got all them 5 packages of underwear. 5 packs of underwear, you know? So when I first got them, she's like, "Yeah, I need a 13. They're all way too big for me." But she's like, "Yeah, I need a 13." And I was like, "Are you sure? 13's pretty big." And she's like, "Yeah, I need a 13. So I gave her 2 packages of underwear, the 5 packs. And she used 1 pair, and she's like, "Yeah, those fall right off of me." I said, "I told you." Well, anyway, so she gave me the other pack back. And so I threw them in my purse. Anyway, my purse is sitting there. It's got the 5-pack of underwear in it, and it's got a Monster, one of them big cans of purple Monster, in a Quick Trip bag in my purse. Diesel took the underwear out of my purse and chewed and pulled them out, dragged them all over, chewed 1 pair of underwear, and then he ended up taking my Monster can out, and there was teeth marks, like teeth scratches on the freaking Monster can.
Oh my gosh.
And it was in my purse.
Oh my gosh.
He's
You asshole.
He's a fierce dog.
So you've been violated.
He's naughty.
You needed some energy. Energy.
Mm-hmm.
Energy. Can't talk.
Some underwear, apparently.
That's crazy.
So now I just have to throw them 13s away because nobody can wear them. They're just too big.
Yeah. Philip says TMI.
I remember one time I didn't do laundry. So I grabbed a package of those underwears. I think they were like 11 or 12s. And I was like, well, we'll try them. What the hell? They're just underwear, right? The crotch hung down on them. I'm sitting there walking around with this big bulge in my crotch because the damn crotch is hanging down so far.
Oh my god.
It was so uncomfortable. I was like, yeah, I guess I'm not going to wear these. They're huge.
When we bought that tax seizure, we had that tax seizure auction that we went to that everything had the red tag on it. They're selling everything, people's food, their clothes, everything. Well, there was these new packs of underwear because Charles was like, "Oh yeah, Jim did buy underwear at an auction." So I got them, but they were like 2 sizes too big for me. But I got them now, so I'm like, well, I might as well wear them, you know. But every time I'd wear them, Tard called my baby Huey underwear. She goes, "You look like you're in a big puppy baby diaper."
Well, his underwear, it's not like you can put a belt on.
Well, yeah, and when you're wearing them, like one piece of the underwear is going down one of your pants legs, you know, because it's too long. And then the top of the underwear, you got your shirt tucked in, but you got the underwear band is like 3 inches above your belt line. So you got this weird elastic thing around your. It ain't right. It's like, no, it ain't proper. It's like trying to make underwear out of a t-shirt or something. It just don't fit right. I don't like them real tight, but I do like them, you know, fit.
Yeah.
Snug.
Yeah.
So they're not going to go anywhere.
So now we know about Jim's smelly hair and his underwear preference.
And my tiny tires.
Oh my gosh. You learn so much on this channel.
Well, I just thought, you know, if they're a little baggy, who cares? You know, they're in my pants. my pants can hold them up if anything, you know. But yeah, I didn't realize the crotch was gonna hang down like that. I was like, wow.
Should have did that 90s roll on the side.
There you go.
Sit Joe.
What the hell's sticking out of your pants? Oh, those are my underwear. They're just a little too big.
Mickey, you could knot your shirt. You could knot your shirt on. You could knot your shirt, and then underneath it, knot your underwear. You'd have the double. You have two knots, one right above the other one.
There you go.
Start a new trend there.
But yeah, bundle it all up on one side and put my hair tie on it, right?
Because I've never met people with such underwear problems.
Well, let me tell you, after that experience, I've never ran out of underwear again. Every day is laundry day.
Oh my gosh.
I hate that when you go to look for underwear and they're like, and there's nothing in your drawer. It's like, how did I miss this? Crap. I might as well have went commando as well as they fit me. It's like wear none at all.
Probably. Your pants probably would have done a better job.
I could go commando when I was a kid, but I can't. I
can't. As an
I can't even.
adult.
If I wear a button-up shirt, I must have a T-shirt underneath. I can't wear like these guys wear these like a button-up shirt with a shirt halfway buttoned down, no undershirt. I have to have I have like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Can't do that. It's too freaky. Because I do not like the idea of perspiring in my armpit, which I guess is going to happen on my T-shirt. But I don't like transfer from pit to shirt. No, I don't.
Right.
I gotta have something. I gotta have a layer of protection.
Right.
Don't
I'm
you
just
wear
not together.
deodorant? Doesn't.
Yeah, but it's just I don't know. It just freaks me out. I like a liner between my button-up shirt and my.
Gary does too. Gary always wears a T-shirt too.
Because then, like the parts of my body that are sensitive, like if they're rubbing, the shirt is rubbing.
Right.
I like the T-shirt.
Right.
You don't want to chafe.
No, right. Exactly. Need a liner.
Mike says knotting your underwear to your T-shirt could lead to an emergency situation later.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring us scissors in case of emergency cut underwear.
Yeah, you better plan out your potty breaks. I remember this one time when I got married. I had one of those. What are those girdles? Is that what they're called?
Yeah,
like a Spanx.
No, but it was like a girdle, not a Spanx, but a girdle, like an old time girdle. You know, like you put it on in one piece. Anyways,
it's got like whale bones in it.
When I bought it, I wasn't thinking about how it snapped underneath the crotch with like
oh boy,
with like those hooks like on a bra.
Right. Yeah.
I'm blushing.
Well, anyway, and it looked like a leotard, like, you know. Right. Well, anyway, so I put that on, and you put it over your shoulders with the straps, whatever. Didn't think nothing of it. Put my wedding dress on and whatever. Got married. Later on, I'm like, man, I gotta piss. And so I went in the bathroom, and I've got this I had a traditional huge wedding dress with a long train, and I had one of those netting things under a hoop underneath, you know. So yeah, and I don't have real long arms, so I'm sitting there. I'm trying to reach underneath this huge ass dress and trying to unhook these damn hooks from that are like bra hooks. And there was like 3 or 4 of them on there. And I'm like, son bitch, what am I gonna do? I gotta pee. Well, anyways, I went and I asked my sister. Well, I had to have my sister, my sister-in-law, and Gary's cousin, and my other sister-in-law all holding my dress up. And Gary had to crawl underneath and unhook this girdle so that I could go pee. I was like, son of a gun.
That sounds like way too much trouble.
If you ever wear a girdle.
Did he at least carry you over the threshold?
When Gary got it on Snap, did he say Yahtzee?
His hand on his face going, man, I got some shrapnel.
Oh, man.
Like,
So
kiss my
basically,
ass.
she knows how to get you out of anything, right, Nikki?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, needless to say, I left it on hook the rest of the night.
Carol, I'm glad that you're. She said she's dying laughing.
Oh, it was terrible.
Good morning, Ben. 10 of hearts.
You can't.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, those things are pretty wild. Definitely.
And it was like I couldn't like just slide it over or something and take a chance because I had my underwear underneath it, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways, not that you guys want to think about me and my underwear, but
I think we got enough visuals for today.
well, that was when I went and got fitted for my wedding dress. Her name was Ritza, and she was from, I think she was from Mexico or Spain or something. And she's like, oh, you have no boobies. And I was like, what? She's like, we're going to have to put a lot of padding in this dress. It's like, oh, God.
Nothing but compliments, huh? Oh
I
my
guess.
gosh.
I think I sounded more Asian than Mexican, but you got the picture.
Yeah.
But her and her little Mexican accent, it was so funny because she, oh, you have no boobies.
Oh boy. Now you know how those dually trucks feel.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Nikki got skinny tires too.
Yeah. That's the only small thing on my body. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of underwear,
Oh.
I wore the shaper thing yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Shaping
The
it,
what thing?
and it took a little jumping and wiggling and jiggling to get it on, but it stayed up the whole time.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
What was
Good.
Awesome.
they do work. There you go.
What is it?
Do you ever see the commercials on YouTube for the shaper mint where they put these shaper things on and they just roll them right up?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I bought one. It doesn't go on that easy,
No.
but it stays up.
Do you have to have Michael help?
No.
You get your workout just putting it on, huh?
No, it's good at work.
Imagine a room full of women all pulling their spank.
That's good though.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I was happy.
I mean, I just hate the ones that you pull them up and you think they're gonna stay up and then they just roll.
They just
Right.
roll on down. Yeah.
Well, I'm
You know,
beyond
they- we
fat
had-
now, so I don't think anything's going to help my fat. So
Have
I
you
just
guys
go
ever
with
seen
the-
that Saturday Night Live skit with the Spanx? With just their baby Spanx? The commercial, the guy's like, would I spank a baby? Never. Would I spank the baby? You bet. So they're like, little babies have baby fat, so they're putting these baby Spanx on. It's very funny.
Oh my
It's
God.
on YouTube if you
I don't
if you
think
look up
I've ever
baby
seen
Spanx,
that.
it'll come
I'll
up.
have to look that up.
It's funny. Baby Spanx.
Baby spank.
I can just imagine what's in the chat right now.
Yeah. Frankie's Fine says, now I'm thinking, would those hooks be more difficult to manipulate for men?
Yeah.
Would a man have 4 people hold up his dress so other person can?
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm not putting hooky under or hooky outfits near my private.
Yeah, it was quite funny. But I didn't want to end up getting my dress into the toilet either, and
Right.
so yeah, they
No.
held it up and oh yeah, it was quite it made a good memory.
They should make it like a trapdoor, like a union suit.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
You want to invent that, Nikki? You can invent bridal
Yeah.
wear.
Well, the trapdoor wouldn't have done any good because I didn't have to poop.
Oh. Well, whatever. It's an opening.
I sure wouldn't have had everybody holding my dress if I would have had to poop. Oh my God.
Okay, plug your noses, guys. This was gonna be a doozy.
I have poopophobia. I don't like to poop anywhere in public.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
poop in public.
Well, you don't know what kind of noise is going to happen. You can't control it.
Exactly.
I hate that when you go, there's like 5 other people in there.
And if I have to do it at a gas station or whatever, I make sure everybody's out before I poop. Nobody can be in there while I'm pooping. No, there's no way I would have been able to do that.
You could go 100 times silent, but you're in a public bathroom in a stall where there's other people in the other stalls, and all of a sudden you're gonna make a big noise.
Yep, your gassiest day ever.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh my God. I have recurring dreams where I have to go to the bathrooms and the only toilets I can find are out in the open.
Beth says someone needs a woman's anatomy lesson.
I have all the time, Maggie. Like, or the toilets are so disgustingly dirty that I would them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went when I was in school. Oh,
that's okay. Go ahead.
They had in school. They had you could get a FIED credit for going to the ROTC military science class. And one of the things that you spent a weekend at either Camp Douglas or Fort McCoy here in Wisconsin, and I can't remember. I think it was McCoy, because it was because Douglas was my second time and I was ready for it. But the first time, Fort McCoy, they're like, okay, everybody go to John, because there's always, as a group, this is what you're doing. It's not like you don't do anything when you want to. They tell you when you're going to do it. So I go in the bathroom and it's time for number 2. Well, I walk in there and I sit and I look and I'm like, there's no stall dividers. I call it the 6-pack. There are 3 toilets, 3 thrones facing each other. So you sit down and your knee is just about touching the other guy's knees. I mean, there's maybe 2 inches gap between the other guy's knees, and you're staring him right in the face, sitting out in the open on this throne like your dream. So I'm like, oh my God, I had stage fright. I just got up, pretended I wiped, and walked out. I couldn't. There's a guy next to you on either side.
You can't just look down at your knees. I mean, I'm not going to look somebody in the eyes while I'm going to the bathroom.
I couldn't do it. I was too much.
I didn't win at like midnight when everybody's in bed.
And I didn't go, and then I didn't go all weekend. So.
Oh my God.
I made it. I survived. That's something they don't teach in school.
A circle of toilets. Yeah, that would be horrible.
It was a 6-pack. There were 3 faces 3.
I would do the same thing. I get stage fright. I can't pee in front of somebody usually.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, Chris. He's mad at me if I try talking to him.
Oh my God, which is weird. You're talking about pee. I had a dream that I'm like peeing outside and somebody walked up on me. Anyway, it's weird.
I didn't have a dream of that. I've actually had that happen.
This was in my dream because I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with this person? And I like am all embarrassed and stuff. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I had to go really bad. And they're like giving me like that scoldy, what do you think you're doing look? I'm not kidding you. That was my dream last night.
Did they hand you a $50 bill?
No.
I know. People look at you like you're just the most disgusting person in the world. And it's like, well, what do you do if you gotta pee and you have nowhere to pee? What are you gonna do? It's not like I just pooped there.
Yeah.
But they look at you like you pooped.
Well, was it in a parking lot? Because yes, if it's in a parking lot, you should not be in a parking lot.
Yeah, and there's some like situations where it's like, okay, that's a little much. Like we were at my brother and sister-in-law's house in the summertime, and we were walking down the trail to go to the river. Well, the trail is only like maybe not what's half of a quarter of a mile, like that far.
Half of a quarter.
Okay.
And
13 cents.
Anyways,
Right.
you get what I was saying.
Yeah.
So it was like not far away. Well, halfway down the trail, Brandon's cousin drops her pants and pees on the side of the trail. And she's like 30 something, 37.
Does that
It's
matter?
not like it's not like she's 12 or anything.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Yeah, but
37.
sometimes people have really weak bladders and they have to go, like when they have to go right now. Now, like me, I used to have a 16-hour bladder when I was a truck driver. And I could hold it for a long time. But now that I don't have to hold it, when I gotta go, I gotta go. We were up on Skyline Parkway one night taking pictures of the moon, me and my daughter, up in Duluth, and I had to pee so bad. I was like, "Oh my God, Brandy, I gotta pee," and there's no way I'm gonna make it to the gas station. So, anyways, the car passed, and I opened up both doors and squatted in between the both doors. And she's like, "You don't have to pee that bad, do you?" I was like, "Yes, I do." So I did, and she's like, "Jesus Christ, how long do you pee?" I was like, "I told you, I got a big bladder," because I used to have a 16-hour bladder, so I would hold it and hold it and hold it. I'm sure my bladder is stretched out. And so when I gotta go, I really gotta go. When I say I gotta go.
I feel like I
Oh my
am
God,
that way
Nikki, you
too.
sound like a camel.
She squirts in her boobs.
That's why my belly's so big. It's holding all my pee.
I feel like I'm that way too. Like I have a a emergency bladder. Like I'm always having an emergency. So it's but this was such a short walk that she could have just turned around and said, "I'll be right back. I'm going to the house to go to the bathroom."
Right.
You know what I mean? But it was almost like she was just
well,
peeing to do it.
I'm with Morgan Freeman. Hey, I gotta make water, Miss Daisy. I'm a grown man.
Oh my God. I would be like, okay, even if you're outside, who cares? But I would drift off into the woods a little bit. I wouldn't just
Right.
walk in a group and
trow.
stop and squat, I think I would like wander off into the trees or something. That's just me anyway.
Yeah. No, then you got twigs and stuff.
I would rather be in the trees than in front of everybody with my pants around
I
my
would have
ankles.
just ran to the river and got in the river and peed.
Yeah, but if I'm
go right down anyways.
No, I'm not going to swim with you, Sally. I'm going to tell you that. You just gave me a warning. FYI,
It's a river though.
Sally.
It was like
She pees in the water.
Yeah, if Sally comes to our house,
definitely.
Sorry, pulls out of order.
If it's moving water, I'm gonna pee in it.
Yeah, that's fine. Just wander off in your own pee area.
Sally's not allowed in my ool.
That sounded really bad, Nikki.
There's no pee in my pool.
I can't find the CD. You go look through those CD boxes and see if your better eyes see it. It's this Happy Trails CD. I need new glasses.
These are gotta be the worst tacos I've ever tasted.
Uh-oh.
They taste like dirt.
Take them back.
Yeah, that was most
hard.
And this would have been one of these that I listed that are in those auction slots, and I couldn't see it. It's called Happy Trail. The Shure microphone thing, I think you took out, so I didn't grab it. And then I brought in the mask for this.
The problem is it cost me $15 either.
Everything else, but I cannot find this freaking CD.
13.
$15.
Oh, 15. Oh, that's even worse.
$15 for tacos?
What? Tacos and potato olays and drink.
Oh,
yeah,
Taco John's is expensive.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe it.
Yeah, those potato olays
That's
are
nuts.
Did you get the potato olays just plain, or did you get the Supremes, or they're all full of stuff?
The super potato olays, and then I got a taco.
So the potato olays have like meat and cheese and stuff on them. Yeah, those are expensive. That I know.
Yeah.
They're also super salty. Sometimes the salt is so thick on them. I'm like, I can't eat anymore. This is salty.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she can hold all that water. She's got all that salt in her now.
I know, and they made them smaller and more expensive.
Oh yeah, I don't. Brandon doesn't like Taco John, so we rarely eat there.
Mike says we develop such hang-ups as adults when I was little, I would pull my porta potty in front of my cartoons. Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you just sit on your little toilet.
Oh, your mother was blessed.
You'll do that again when you're older. You'll be sitting there watching Fox News on your commode.
No.
Probably already does.
Oh boy.
Probably.
That reminds me of that episode of Golden Girls when they wanted to save money and put the toilet in themselves.
Oh,
And
God.
the toilet was sitting in the living room, and Sophia came in and she goes, "An old lady's dream come true."
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a freaking jerk.
Uh-oh.
That guy
Sorry.
offered me like $100 for that pond prowler. He's like, well, let me know if you change your mind. I'm going to let you know nothing.
You should put we're waiting for somebody who has $175.
Yeah.
That's always good. If you don't have
I went to my first farm auction of the year the other day. Oh man, it was so expensive. There was more money than brains there, boy, let me tell you.
Well, the first auctions of the year are stir crazy. Yeah.
Oh, it was nuts.
But they're coming. They're coming.
If it's made out of metal, prices are really going up.
Oh, I get to earn extra money during lunch and dinner today.
Mike.
It's going to be busy. I wish they wouldn't do that because they give you extra money on this thing, but that's when everybody comes out of the woodwork and I get less deliveries.
Oh.
My gosh. It's crazy.
I'm not going to be ready by 10:30. I better put myself out for a little bit.
Oh. What's everybody got going on today?
I got to list some crap.
I'm going to list and I'm going to do radar.
Jim's shipping crap and I'm listing crap.
Listing.
Yeah.
Listing.
Listing.
You know, all of that.
Yep. The regular
Listing, sleeping.
Monday.
Yep.
Then I gotta sneak some walking in. It's nice out. Gotta sneak some walking in.
I got some shipping to do, and then I got some listing to do. And I don't think I've got anywhere to go. I don't think I got to go to the post office, but that's it.
I got to move a pair of 1,500-pound shelves.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Here we go.
Get your dolly out.
What are they, shelves?
They're just bookshelves he's bitching about.
I'll take the books off first, Todd. Can't move with the books in them.
Bridger has no sympathy.
Gwen asks very little in this life. At least you could do is give her bookshelves.
That's right. That's right. Liz says I got plants to get in the ground. Yeah. I need to get that.
It's raining here today.
Didn't you get planter pots too, Todd, like last week? Or was that Tom?
Yeah, that was me.
You had to move those too.
I was carrying heavy crap for Gwen.
Aw. Such a good husband.
Well, that's what you're there for. What are you trying to keep you around for? Your look?
Your muscles.
Yeah.
Trying to strengthen you up.
Oh.
Did you mow last night, Valerie?
Keeping you young.
I did not. It was too wet.
Oh.
Yeah, our grass is
So I gotta fit that in sometime this week.
Yeah.
Probably only another week or so for mow until we start mowing. The grass is greening up pretty good.
Yes.
It's snowing here this morning and our grass is brown.
Our grass is greening up pretty good.
It snowed here Saturday, but it's Getting pretty
I
good.
gave it to you, or is it over there? Is it out? Did I set it on there? By that bluegill?
Depends.
It came in, and I handed it to you, I'm sure.
Depends how much rain we get. If it doesn't dry up enough, it'll probably be
No,
too
I
much.
know I handed it to you.
We got 2 inches of rain last night, so it rained pretty good. I don't know if I'll be able to mow today. I might have to wait
What's
until
that?
Shit.
Yeah, it fell
next
down
week.
because you just
But-
set shit around. That's why I don't
But
like
that's
handy
okay.
stuff.
Listening to Tara abuse Jim.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I hand him something so I don't have to go put it on the table, and then he just like drops it, lets it get knocked down. Oh, did you bring that in?
Yep.
Yeah, I handed it to you.
Oh yeah. And then they say, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't.
Oh no, you didn't.
Yep.
Oh no, you didn't. That's right.
Well, except like he knocks it so it slides on the floor, but then now he doesn't see it, so he's walking like Manila gorilla style, So anything, his arms are swinging, feet going everywhere, so he can break shit.
Manila gorilla.
You guys will be proud of me though. Almost just about everything I bought at that auction the other day is in my notebook and pictures taken, so it's ready to list.
Oh, nice.
Why didn't you do a haul video?
Good job.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing exciting.
You know what?
Well, it's good practice for you.
Nikki, we never have exciting stuff, and we do lots of haul videos.
Yeah, this was nothing to write home about at all. I only spent on my stuff. I only spent like $19, and yeah, it was just crap. A lot of it. There was nothing exciting. No, I mean, I'm gonna get my money back and stuff, and I'm gonna make some decent profit, but it's nothing like woohoo! Can't wait, So some brand new in the box stuff and stuff, but yeah, I mean, we're talking like $12 to $15 items, most of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it wasn't nothing real exciting, but it was all I could get,
Right.
I did get a TV that's probably worth $30, but I got to clean that up and test it. I haven't done that yet. And then I got that air mask and stuff in that box. I got to clean that up and get that listed. But the other stuff I got all done.
Good. Yeah, I'm still working on my yard sale stuff, so that's gonna be my week project.
I still gotta watch that video. I didn't even know you went live.
Yeah, I went live, and then after I got home, I did a haul.
You should shoot us a little message in the chat saying, "Hey, I'm going live."
Mm-hmm.
I never get your notifications.
Well,
I gotta go and I don't know, maybe sign out of YouTube and sign back in or something and see if that triggers something. I don't know.
Well, that doesn't help.
No? Oh.
I get some notifications, and then I get notifications from people I've unsubbed, and I'm like,
Yep.
what are you doing in my notifications?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to watch you.
Yeah, I get notifications for people that I have never even watched before. But I don't get notifications for anybody on my sub list. Anybody I'm sub to, I get no notifications for.
Yeah.
My bell keeps getting rung on a lot of channels. Like
Yeah.
Valerie's, I got to re-hit it because it gets on dinged or whatever.
I know. I don't know why that is. We're on this show, for God's sakes. Of course we want to be notified when it's on.
Well, I suppose YouTube doesn't know we're on the show, though.
Yeah, maybe not.
No, we're small time, small potatoes. I did make me some fried squash last night.
Ooh, that
So
sounds good.
good. It was really good.
Good.
Yummy.
Probably shouldn't have done the fried thing, but
Was it butternut or what?
butternut.
Butternut squash?
No, it was zucchini.
Oh, I love
Oh,
zucchini.
zucchini.
My mom does zucchini with bacon and onions, and it's so
Well, then
good.
it wasn't squash.
That sounds really good.
That does sound good.
Why would you call it squash then?
I
It's
always call it squash.
Yeah.
Zucchini.
It's a
I
squash.
call it. It's squash.
It's in the squash family.
Yeah.
It's also called
I squash you. Yeah. It's zucchini squash, but I always just call it squash.
Gary used to have this friend that used to call it zucchini.
Zucchini.
Nuts. And I think that's why he did it, just so he could be just difficult. And it was like, oh my God, he would be like, hey, you guys want some zucchini? I'm like, what? He's like, zucchini. He holds it up. I said, you mean zucchini? He's like, yeah, zucchini. I'm like, you're such a dork.
For the people that are going to Target instead of Target, it's like
Oh my
Target.
gosh.
It even has a bullseye for an icon.
Target, actually, my husband, when he was in high school, worked for Target, and they actually do pronounce it Target.
Oh my God.
In the Target family, or they used to. I don't know if they still do, but yeah, it was supposed to be Target.
But it's a bullseye.
I know.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, it
I know.
doesn't.
But my husband used to say that too. And I'm like, what are you trying to make it sound like it's fancy? And he goes, no, that's what the company originally wanted
I
called.
think he
was
was
Target.
pulling your leg.
No, he used to call it too, and then now people on YouTube call it Target too.
Target.
Yeah.
That was
Target.
a joke some comedian used to do. Remember, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I bought this at Target," you know. But it was a comedian's joke from like the '80s. I forgot who it was.
Was Target even? Was Target even a thing in the 80s?
Yeah, Target was around in the 80s.
Was it?
I remember when
Yeah,
I was a
Gary.
kid in Milwaukee. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Target.
No, yeah, it was because when I was a kid, we had them down by Milwaukee. I don't have any Targets around by me up here, but
Because my grandmother used to say, "Oh, we're going to go to Walmart and get some stuff," and it's like, okay. And then once in a while, like once a month, she says, "Well, I have some extra money, so we're going to go to Target." Target was always more expensive than Walmart.
I was living by Milwaukee, and I remember when Walmart came in by us, and I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, what is this Walmart thing everybody's so crazy about? I hadn't even heard of it. I go, oh,
Yeah,
it's like Kmart, ooh, big whoop, you know, but now that's all we shop is Walmart.
I remember my brother coming from Michigan, and he's like, yeah, you know, he talking about, yeah, we were at Walmart and got this for this price, and this is for this price. And I remember my mom, she couldn't wait till Walmart came here. You know, she's like, when are we going to get a Walmart? You know? That was exciting stuff when Walmart came to town.
And I've never been in a Sam's Club. I had a membership, and I had to drive 125 miles to go to it, and I never did get down there.
Oh,
well, my mom's biggest thing was because Kmart had gotten rid of their craft section, and she couldn't buy yarn at Kmart anymore. And so, I mean, you couldn't even barely buy a needle and thread at Kmart anymore. And so my sister-in-law would talk about what good prices Walmart had for yarn. And, well, my mom at the time had to go to Ben Franklin, which was a craft store, a small craft store, which was very expensive. So she couldn't wait for Walmart to come so she could get cheap yarn again.
Yeah, I remember Ben Franklin. We had Ben Franklin and Pearl Crafts.
Yeah. There ain't no Ben Franklins around anymore up here, but
No.
I don't even know if they're still in business. But
I used to love going to Ben Franklin.
yeah.
I remember Western Auto.
Yeah, my husband used to work at Western Auto when we lived down in southern Minnesota.
My mom would collect the green stamps, and she could buy stuff with the green stamps.
Oh, we must be talking about something different because this was a parts store.
Yeah, it's kind of like like Sears here. We didn't have
Yeah,
them
it was
down by
kind of like a
Milwaukee,
Sears,
but it was real small, like a real small Sears type thing.
Oh, the Western Auto my husband worked at was like a car shop.
But no, this was more like a variety shop.
Oh.
And this was, it was in the early 70s, mid 70s, and it was like a variety shop, like there was toys there, and I can't remember what else. That was a long time ago. So,
Jim talks about it. What I wasn't up here. That they had these holiday gas stations here, and you bought everything there. They were like a miniature gas station, like Kmart, where you bought like your winter boots or your gun ammunition. It was like that, a variety store. It was a gas station. It was a holiday.
Yeah, coaster wagons, waders, fishing poles, everything.
Yep. Everything you need and more.
Dog food. Our dogs ate nothing but holiday gas station dog food. The cat even ate it.
Oh my goodness. That was a fun show.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're going to wrap it up though. Get ready to get some
Meryl for
get some shipping done. Thank you everybody for coming on and hanging out with me.
Thanks for having the show.
Always a good show with you guys. You make my mornings. So just so you know, I won't be having a show tomorrow or Wednesday. So.
All right.
Was Sally gonna?
Sally's gonna do a show tomorrow, and she's gonna do a listing challenge on Wednesday.
Yeah. So
I gotta take. We had our chance with Ringo and Mabel, and
Oh
he's gotta
boy!
go. He's gotta go.
Losing them.
Gotta go get cut.
Yeah. Ringo's getting skinny tires.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a lesser man.
Yeah. He'll be fine. He'll be all right. Yep. So, all right, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. Get your listing done and get lots of sales. And we'll see you. I'm sure I'll be on Sally's show tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going to get back. So, I'm sure I'll be able to pop in. Have a great day. Bye guys.
Bye, guys.